open up, Kevin. Will you open up? Hey, Flash, give me a hand. We were going to push on 3, all right? 1, 2, 3. All right. I can see inside. The scaffold's jammed up against the door. Maggie, are you in there? Can you hear me? Hey, we'll get her out, man. Don't worry. Come on. Open up, damn it. Open up.
You know, your grandma and I had quite a shock when we got our phone bill.
Yeah, I guess.
You know, we didn't make those calls to San Diego.
I did. I made them from your phone because I couldn't make any more calls from here.
Oh. Now, why was that, Jono?
I already made too many. I knew Jillian would be mad at me if I made any more. She gets mad at me all the time now.
Why, do you suppose?
Because she hates me.
Why does Jill hate you, do you think?
I don't know why, but she does.
Have you done anything wrong?
No, I don't think so. But she hates
Now,
me.
listen to me, young man. I can tell you honestly, nobody's going to contradict me when I say it. Jill doesn't hate you.
Yes, she does, and I'm not the only one.
But I don't understand. What do you mean?
She hated Aunt Faith, too, and she kicked her out of the house. And she kicked out Maggie, and no one will tell me why. So I figure she's going to kick me out next.
Look, Jono, you don't have to worry about being kicked out. Nobody is...
What did Maggie do that was wrong? All she ever did was try to be nice to me.
It won't budge. Maggie, we'll be in as soon as we can. Flash, go down to the deli, call an ambulance. She may be hurt. Try to get a rescue squad, an axe, a crowbar, huge crowbar in the kitchen. Go get it, come on, we gotta get this thing open. Come on. Open up, will you? Come on, come here. Oh. Open up, will you? Come on, come here. Oh. Roger. You're sick. Stupid. Now put it down. You all right? Are you in there, Maggie? Strudel, can you hear me? Answer me. Answer me. Oh. Hey, Rico, knock off the drums and music. I'm on a roll. Hey, knock it off.
Hey, what's the matter, Flash?
All right, Katie, you call Riverside Hospital and have them send an ambulance here right away.
But what? Ambulance? What do you think the ambulance for?
Okay. That noise that we heard was the scaffolding falling upstairs. We can't get in the door. It's blocked.
Oh, no.
And Maggie's up there.
And so is my Uncle Frank.
Katie, go on, call.
Oh,
and
no.
Call for a rescue squad, too.
Oh, no, but I don't know the number. Who do I call? The fire department, the police department, who? But I don't know the number. What? Somebody tell me the number. Tell me the number. Oh, I wish y'all would listen to me. Oh, gosh. Please hurry.
Operator?
Hurry.
Yes, would you listen to me, please? Yeah, we've got an emergency.
Oh, no.
I need an ambulance and a rescue squad sent to Greenberg's Deli, please. Yes, Greenberg's Deli.
No.
168th and Broadway.
You're gonna kill him. Please.
Come on.
Roger! That was my Uncle Frank.
It was Maggie. I asked God to kill her. First she was going to take Dave away from me.
I think my uncle's dead.
Katie, come on, okay?
Come on,
My knees feel
Just
really
sit down.
weak. I'm not feeling
Put your
good.
head down. You'll be all right.
I didn't mean
Why
it.
don't you go get her some ice water, please, Rico? You okay? Come on. They don't
Uncle
want
Frank.
Okay, come on. We got to be strong, okay? Can you hear me? We got to be good, okay? We can hear
Would you bring her the water, please?
Oh,
Come on.
He's strong.
Here, come on. Atta girl.
Maggie! Maggie, are you all right? Maggie, please, say something! I mean it, Maggie. If you don't start talking to me, I'm going to have to tear this door down. Please talk to me, Maggie, please.
Hey.
Come on, get it in down there.
Chill her.
Okay, all right.
Wait.
Hold.
Turn it around, man.
Slide it this way.
All right.
That's right. Okay. All right. No, we're losing our grip.
All right, back in. Wait. Turn it around. All right. Go.
Wait.
Don't move it up. Up. Go.
Okay, ready?
All right.
One.
Wait.
Let me get him here. Watch this one. 1, 2, 3. All right, moving. We're not going to get him.
What do we got here?
What do we do now?
Nothing. I mean, sometimes there's nothing you can do. We just have to wait and hope for the best.
But you understand, I have to help Uncle
Just
Frank.
sit down. Sit down. Stay calm. We called the police. We called an ambulance. We have to stay here and tell them what's what. I mean, we can't go run around like a bunch of chickens with our heads cut off. They're not going to know what to do. So,
But the beams upstairs collapsed. I mean, what if they come down on top
there
of
are
us?
5 floors.
Rule number 1, don't panic.
See, they're here.
They're here!
Well,
It's okay, I know.
come on.
This thing's not going to budge anymore. You're going to crush my ribs.
gut, man? What's your gut?
Come on, man. Hey, hold on, man. Hold on, cop. Maggie, we've called for help. I think they're here. We'll be right back. Come on, let it go.
Charlie, get your legs out.
It's gonna stay. Go.
My mom knows everything.
About a lot of things. But she never understood Jillian very well.
Grandpa, please get me out of here. I want to move back with you and Graham.
Jono, this is where you live.
The judge gave me to you and Graham. Don't you think he'd be angry if he heard you gave me away?
And don't you think he'd be tickled to hear about your walloping phone bills?
Yeah, I guess he would be.
So, what do you intend to do about him, young man? You know, a man of honor lives up to his debts.
What if I get a job this summer?
A little too young to work, Jono.
Rico has a job.
Well, Rico's 14, and he works for his father.
What if I work for you? You're my grandfather. Get it?
Yeah, I got it. You know something? That's not such a bad idea. Provided that you use every penny you earn to make good on those phone bills in this house and at mine.
Oh, I would. But if I work for you, don't you think it'd be better if I lived with you, too?
No, it would not.
Well, we didn't look at this. You two can eat twice your weight in cookies.
Want me to give some of them back to you?
Wise guy. You having a good talk?
Yeah, matter of fact, we've just struck a bargain.
Ah, what did you decide?
Well,
Hello?
John...
Mom?
Hey.
Hey, what a nice surprise. Hi, Johnny.
Yeah.
Hi, Ma.
Hi, darling.
Hi, Jono.
Kissing spreads germs. Anyway, you make me sick.
Young man, you apologize this minute.
I'm sorry.
Well, that's a little better. Now, we have a little surprise. Do you want to tell Jillian?
I'm getting a job with Grandpa this summer so I can pay off the phone calls to my mom.
Well, I think that's a terrific idea. I'm real proud of you, Jono. I really am.
Don't.
Hey. Jono, Jillian just wants you to know she appreciates your offer.
She's just worried about her phone bill, and you don't have to. I told you, my mom's coming to get me.
Mm-hmm. And you must be dreaming.
Well, I know you did tell me that, Jono, but, is it really true?
Yes,
So when is she coming?
as soon as she can. She said she's unhappy without me.
She meant she misses you very much, not that she's on her way.
She meant she's coming, and I can tell.
So, you ready to go yet?
that anxious to get rid of me?
No, I'm kind of used to having you around here.
Feels so strange to go home without my baby.
Hey, you're going to be able to spring him from that incubator any day now. It's only one thing that bothers me.
What's that?
Is that kid going to grow up being called Baby Ryan?
No, I do have a solution to that.
Yeah, well, it's about time.
How does Sean Patrick sound? Sean for...
For our baby brother who died.
Yeah, that's right. And for Daddy, and Patrick for,
For me.
For you, that's right. You like the idea?
What do you think? The cycle never ends in our family, does it? Sean Patrick.
Yeah. I just knew you had to be a part of my baby.
I know. The way you'll be a part of any kids I have one day.
Are you thinking about it?
If I find the right woman.
Are you giving up on Faith?
She's given up on me. I guess neither of us put up a good enough fight to be together.
Well, maybe it was just not meant to be. There's somebody out there for you.
And for you. Oh, Sean Patrick. Hey, what about the last name?
Ryan. Hey, Ryan. For now, anyway.
There is somebody out there. If you let yourself look.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna try.
That's my girl. Ah.
Now, there's a picture.
Oh, hi.
It's a happy day, isn't it?
It's a very happy day.
Door to the loft. It's blocked. I couldn't get in.
Well, have you got a crowbar?
Yeah, but hey, we tried it.
Okay, why don't you go see if you can find two of them. We need some tools. The hammers, too. If you got hammers. Okay, now you said that you heard the scream come from the elevator shaft. Is there any way we can get into the elevator? There's no way. It's blocked between the first and second floor somewhere.
Bingo. Look what I found.
All right. Flash will show you where to go. I'll be right with you.
Let me help. I just...
You radio a ladder unit, okay?
See if you can get to the roof. You need access from the roof. Get right on it.
What happened? Well, there was a bang upstairs. And
Rico, honey, why don't you go to the kitchen, make yourself useful? I'll get you some menus. We're having problems upstairs in the building.
what are you doing?
I'm getting a rope.
Frank, what for? What are you doing?
Going down there.
No, you're not. No, you're not. What if you fall?
I have to get Roger.
After he tried to kill you?
Yeah.
Don't risk your life for him, Frank. Wait. Can't we wait for the police or something, please?
No. We can't wait for the police. It might be too late when the police get here. I have to get down there and take a look at him. Now, I'm sure if it was me down there, Roger would...
I don't think so. Please, Frank, I don't understand you. Please.
All right. All right. Look. Johnny, I'll be all right. Don't worry, okay? I'll be all right. All right.
Frank!
Legal headaches?
Mostly homemade, as you can see.
Little John just asked me if he could come back to live with us.
Well, he would like to be anywhere except here.
Oh, I don't think it's that serious. I mean, all kids say they're going to run away from home.
You know what I think? I think you all need a little vacation from each other. So why don't I take little John over to my house and give him some dinner?
Aw, that's great, Johnny.
And how about a little hug for a special daughter?
Ah.
things have a way of working themselves out. Time. That's the secret. Listen, thanks for the beer. I'll see you soon.
And thank you.
I'll go get little John. Don't bother to see me out.
Okay, thanks for taking him to the...
Okay.
Oh. You know, Mom, I just don't think any of us are going to be able to turn Jono around. Delia has really done a number on him this time.
Believe me, it will pass.
I don't know. I keep thinking maybe he should spend a little time with Maeve and Johnny, move over there for a while.
And what do you think Frank would say to that? Don't do that. You sound just like him.
You're right. You're right. And besides, we've got enough problems. We've got Maggie and we've got Roger. I think that's enough to destroy my marriage.
Oh, boy, we're in quite a mood today, aren't we?
Yeah, and why not? I feel like things are coming in on Frank and myself from all sides.
But listen, who cares what's going on or happening between Maggie and Roger? I mean, that's old hat. What's important is you and Frank. You belong together.
I'll get it. Yeah, hello.
Yeah, Jillian.
Yeah. Hi, Dave.
Hi, Jill.
What is it?
Something's happened here. An accident.
An accident? At the deli?
Something's caved in the loft upstairs.
Was Maggie there?
Yes. With Frank.
Are they all right?
We can't tell.
Why not?
Jill.
No, I want you to tell me what else.
Someone fell down the elevator shaft.
Well, was anybody hurt? Is Maggie all right?
We heard a scream. It sounded like a man's voice.
Oh, no.
Jill, listen, don't fade out on me now, sweetheart.
No, okay, Dave, you tell Frank that I'm on my way, all right? Will you tell him that?
I'll tell him. We can get to him.
Frank? Frank? Frank?
Maggie? Can you hear me?
Yes. Where are you? Can you see Roger?
No, not yet. How's the rope?
It's holding.
Ellie, tell me what happened. There was some kind of freak accident in the loft with Maggie and Frank, and they might be hurt.
Was it bad?
I think Frank got the worst of it. I've got to get over there.
Go. Should I call the Ryans?
No, please, don't call anyone. I don't want to alarm anyone, especially little John.
Call me.
I will as soon as I can.
So, nothing would do but your father would go up to the attic and find that wicker basket.
The same basket that we used for Ryan, that one?
The very same one. And you better act surprised when you
Well,
see
I
it,
will,
young
I
lady.
will.
The devil will be there to pay.
That's very sweet.
That's just John's way of saying how much he loves you, sweetie.
I know. And approves of my baby, yeah.
Who wouldn't? He's quite a character. I don't think the nurses around here are going to give him up so easily when it's time to take him home.
Oh, well, I'll have something to say about that.
Yes, now I have something to say. What about this child's name?
Well, I've been kind of thinking about that.
Why don't you run it by Ma?
What?
How does Sean Patrick sound to you?
After my little Sean. What a lovely idea.
I thought you might like it.
Hey, what about the Patrick part?
Oh,
Yes,
yes.
what about?
We'll have another little Patty running around the house.
With red hair.
It'll be quite an event when we bring the wee one home.
It certainly will. I'd like to have him christened that day also.
Oh, of course. We'll make a big party of it.
Oh, no, I don't want a party. I just want the family there, and
Bill Hyde. I thought maybe that I'd ask him to be the godfather.
You guys getting anywhere?
No, it's Jim. Solid.
Can't you need more weight up there?
No. Just stay down there. Keep running.
All right.
Hey, come on. What's the man? Come on. Nothing. It won't move.
Oh, something's shifting in there. We gotta be real careful when we get this sucker open.
Yeah, sure. Come on.
You rush in there, you get your head smashed. Go. You listening to me?
Oh, man, the next thing you'll hear will be Maggie's voice.
Keep pushing.
Go! It's moving, it's moving!
Hey, go all by yourself.
Come on, we gotta do this together now.
right.
Get ready. One, two, three.
Again.
One more time. One, two, three. Hey, it's gonna go! It's gonna go!
Maggie? You guys getting anywhere?
No, it's Jim. Solid.
Frank! Frank, come back. The rose is tearing. He's not going to hold. Frank!
How's it look now?
Are you almost there?
I don't know. I can't see much.
It's not going to break. It's not going to break.
Yeah, I think I'm almost as solid. No, that wasn't it. There can't be much further. Ah!
Frank! Frank!
I'm all right. I'm all right.
Be careful.
Dave!
Ah, Strudel. Oh, I didn't think I was gonna see you again.
I'm all right.
You sure?
Look at your head.
Hey,
What am I going to do with you?
it's all right. What happened here? Where's Frank? Is he... Hey, she says Frank's in the elevator shaft. Can't see much.
Frank? Frank, you okay?
Well. Maggie, okay?
I got her, Frank.
Hey, don't worry, man. We'll get you out. I got some help with me. How'd he get down there?
Not now, okay?
You need a doctor.
All I need right now is some light.
Who's that?
It's Roger. He fell down the elevator shaft.
Roger? What was he doing here?
Tell him we're rigging his flight. It's not fancy, but it'll do the job.
Oh, say something. You're alive.
Did you tell him?
Yeah.
Can't hear me. Is he alive?
I don't know. I can't feel a pulse.
This is Peter Jennings. On ABC's World News tonight, the computers that revolutionized your office may now be checking up on your performance. Are we creating electronic sweatshops for tomorrow?
Tonight, Red Buttons unreels his most embarrassing moments on foul-ups, bleeps, and blunders. Then Jack has to shape up in the romance department, where Janet will lose her new job as an exercise instructor when Three's Company moves to its new time at 8:30, 7:30 Central and Mountain. Will Mike admit his feelings of love for Erica? Stay tuned for All My Children. Next. tonight.
Just get me wired and sit back.
He was the street's most unlikely hero.
I will not give up my partner.
He'd pay any price to do what was right. Pete Williams is the prince of the city. Tonight at 9, 8. On Ryan's Home.
They'll believe Roger's story, and they'll think that we're making it up to protect ourselves.
No. Frank and Maggie seek an alibi for a crime. Ryan's Home. Next.
No, but...
Oh, thank God you're all right. I got so scared, I thought it was you that fell down that shaft. Maggie, did they take her?
No, it wasn't Maggie. The scaffolding gave way. Roger, he fell backwards.
Roger?
Yeah.
Is he all right?
Well, I couldn't get a pulse at first, but when the paramedics got
No,
you...
how long ago was that?
I don't know, maybe...
Joe, wait a minute. Wait, hold it.
You know, what were you and Roger doing up there anyway? Why couldn't you just stay away from him?
You don't understand.
I do understand. You're not going to stop, are you? Until you destroy my entire family.
Keep the IV at KVO rate. What happened? That was a bad fall. We're going to have to check for increased pressure. How long has he been out? We don't know for sure. Get him in there. What happened? How did it happen?
There was an accident. He fell down an elevator shaft.
So you buy that?
That scaffolding didn't just fall. Whole place was totaled.
Yeah, I know. Something else went on up there.
Yeah, because the barricade in front of the elevator was nowhere near where the scaffolding collapsed.
So what do you think?
I think Frank Ryan's got some explaining to do.
Well, it was an accident.
Was it?
Joe, wait a minute. Look, she doesn't know what she's saying. We'll be at the hospital.
I'm coming too.
No, stay here. I'll call you as soon as I hear anything.
Where's Dave?
Oh, they arrested him.
Oh, Katie, they did not arrest him. He had to go down to the police station, fill out some reports, paper stuff. But he said to tell you.
You know how those officers are. They always, you know, they're always pushing people around and whatnot.
He wants you to get some rest.
Well, I can't rest up there in the loft. No. He said at his apartment. Maggie, are you okay? Where are you going?
The hospital. Tell Dave, okay?
Well, then let us come too.
No, you guys. You gotta stay here.
She's right. Best to stay out of there.
But, Katie, come on.
I'd really like to know what went on up there.
Yeah, me too. All that banging and hollering. It's kind of strange.
It is very strange.
But it's not our business.
None of our business. Look, Dave had that elevator shaft blocked off. What did Dr. Coleridge do? Jump over it? I mean, come on.
Katie, you know what my mama said to Raymond Earl? She said, you mind your own business or else somebody else will. Did he listen?
Prue, this is different. Frank is my uncle. I just thought of something. I better call Graham and tell her what happened.
Oh, boy. I wonder what we're going to put on the these. Oh. Did you miss me?
What?
Well, don't worry about lots and lots of company.
This place is going to look like the Botanic Garden.
There. Now, where's that?
Something's missing.
Oh, the little one that you think is missing will be home soon, darling. If you keep singing for supper every 5 minutes.
Ta-da! Ta-da-ta-ta! Ta-da-ta-ta! Ta-da! Look familiar?
Yeah.
I used to put my dolls in that up in the attic.
And then Mary uses for Ryan.
It's guaranteed to produce a healthy and a happy baby. Whether his last name is Ryan or Finelli or you name it.
Don't worry, I will.
Oh, let me take that. Hello. Yes, Katie. Calm down, dear. I can't understand you.
Listen, Frank's okay. He's okay. But Roger Coleridge, he may be dying.
Get him to X-ray. I assume you're waiting for me?
Yeah, Doctor, we really need to
Until
ask
Roger regains consciousness.
Well, what are his chances?
Right now, all we can do is rule things out.
Yeah, but do you really believe it was an accident?
I have absolutely no way of knowing that. I mean, I wasn't at the scene when it happened.
Where are they taking him?
It's X-ray.
Is he in pain?
He doesn't appear to be.
What are you saying? He's still unconscious?
Yes, but his vital signs are good.
Wait a minute. Doesn't that mean that he could have brain damage?
Well, his reflexes are near normal. That's encouraging.
Well, is there something that you can do?
Yeah, well, we're checking for hairline fractures, for bone chips.
But what if you don't find anything?
Jillian, the most important thing right now is to make sure that he is in no immediate danger.
And then what? I'm asking you what you do if he doesn't come out of this.
All we can do is wait.
Well, what is it?
Roger Coleridge, there's been an accident. Apparently he was with Francis and he fell down. He's in the hospital. He fell down the elevator shaft.
What happened?
No one seems to be very sure.
Well, where's Frank?
I would imagine he's with Roger.
I'll be back.
Listen, Daddy, I'm gonna...
Oh, no, you can't come. You just got out of the hospital and you stay here with your mother. No point in all of us running
John,
over.
call as soon as you have news.
Yeah,
please.
sure.
So did this happen at Greenberg?
Well, that's where Katie was when she called me. Apparently the elevator was being repaired and it was up on the floor with the loft.
Well, that's where Dave lets the runaways stay, but he wouldn't leave an elevator shaft exposed like that.
Well, how else would Roger fall, dear?
What was Frank doing up there?
Let me see him, Seneca, please, just for a little while.
I will, as soon as he's out of X-ray.
What if something happens before then?
Jillian, there is no indication that Roger is in any immediate danger, all right?
Can you guarantee that?
Let me see if I can get you up to ICU.
Thanks.
Let me go with you.
Don't you think that you've done enough?
Joe, will you listen to me for
No.
a second?
Why don't you tell me something? Did you follow Roger up there? Into the loft, or did he follow you?
If you'll just calm down, I'll explain.
No. Because I don't know who to believe anymore. One thing I do know, whatever happened, it could cost my brother his life.
It's okay. Let's go. Frank, you all right?
Yeah.
You want to tell me what happened?
It was an accident.
You look pretty banged up.
No, I'm okay.
Why don't you let me have a look at that?
Yeah, that might be a good idea.
Yeah, come on over here.
On second thought, it can wait.
Guess it'll have to.
Perfect timing. I wanted to get to them separately before they had a chance to talk.
I thought I told you not to come here.
I had to.
Well, now's as good a time as any to get your statements. Why don't we all sit down and you can just tell us what happened?
So, you two were at the scene of the accident, right?
Well, Miss Shelby wasn't actually an eyewitness to the fall, no.
But you were up in the loft when it happened, right?
Yes, we were.
Dave was building an apartment up there. The three of us were standing there when the scaffolding gave way.
How did it give way?
It's hard to tell. Trying to avoid the falling scaffolding, Roger took a few steps back toward the barrier in front of the elevator shaft. I was trying to shield Maggie from the falling wood, and so she couldn't possibly see what happened next.
Well, what did happen next, exactly?
Roger stumbled up against the barrier. He lost his balance and he fell.
And that's it?
Yeah, that's it. I found some rope and I lowered myself down. I got to Roger about the same time he broke the door down.
You sure there's nothing else?
That's everything I can recall.
What about you, Miss Shelby? You have anything to add?
don't have anything to ask.
Okay, guys, come on. I mean, there's got to be something.
Dave Greenberg's down at police headquarters right now, filling out an accident report. And, of course, there'll be Dr. Coleridge's statement.
If he lives?
If you think of anything else, just give us a call.
Sure.
Okay? Let's go.
I don't understand what you back off. I mean, they're lying.
We don't have any evidence. We gotta be sure.
Come on.
Why didn't you tell them the truth?
I couldn't.
Roger tried to kill us.
The truth will come out, but not just yet.
Why not?
Roger was out of his mind with jealousy. He didn't know what he was doing.
Oh, yes, he did.
It was temporary insanity.
Roger tried to kill us both, Frank. Now, he's got to pay for that.
Oh, he is paying for it, Maggie. He may be dying.
That's not our fault.
I can't do this to Jill.
Jill.
That's right. She can't take anymore. You should have seen her just now.
Well, what about me? If you think that protecting Roger is going to save your marriage, Frank, then you're the one that's insane.
I can't make Jill pay for Roger's mistake if he doesn't pull through.
What about us? Whatever happens to Roger, we pay. If he dies, then they'll say that we killed him.
It was an accident, and I can prove it.
How?
Just trust me. Trust me.
Okay. What if he lives?
Who knows? Maybe he'll tell the truth.
Roger? Come on. He'll have us in that courtroom so fast. It'll be his words against ours.
All right. At that point, we will tell the truth. That I acted in self-defense.
You want to know why?
And then I will tell them that I was afraid that if Roger got by me, he might... Well, that I had to protect you because...
Why?
Because I had to, that's why. Because I care about you.
Jill would love to hear that.
Well, I'm afraid that's the truth. But she just can't take it right now, and I can't tell her till I absolutely have to tell her.
By that time, it'll be too late.
Roger? Roger, it's Jillian. Can you hear me? Roger? Why is he not responding?
I'm going to check his x-rays in a minute, see if there's any trauma to the skull.
Seneca, please just tell me what's wrong with you,
Jillian,
right?
at this point, we just don't know. I'll be grateful there are no broken bones.
What do you mean? How is that
Well, the
possible?
alcohol level in his blood was so high.
Alcohol? You mean he was drinking?
Yeah, well, it probably saved his life. Jillian, he was so relaxed that when he fell, he's a very lucky man.
Look, I just want to see him, all right?
I'll come and get you as soon as he's settled. Okay, I promise. Look, I'm doing the best I can.
Oh, Seneca, how's Roger doing?
I don't know.
Weekdays.
He's gonna be all right. Hey, are you here all alone? Where's Frank?
Johnny, take care of her, will you?
Yeah. Now, Frank ought to be here. He's not hurt, is he?
No, he's not hurt.
Well, what happened?
I don't know. They were up in the loft in the deli.
Yeah, that's what Maeve said, but with Roger?
And Maggie.
But what? Roger got hurt? I don't understand.
No. Some scaffolding fell, and then Roger went over the barricade.
Why, what the devil were they doing up there in the first place?
I wish I knew.
Well, what does Frank have to say about it?
Not very much.
Darn, it was so
much going on. Don't you think maybe you should decide about this later?
Ma, I'm not marrying Bill.
Siobhan, why don't you wait on the decision, and when the baby gets home?
Wait. If I wait any longer, Daddy's going to be dragging me down the aisle.
No. Your father has not said
Well,
one word.
And I can't help thinking that any minute now he's going to lower the boom.
No, he will not. Believe me, he won't. He's trying very hard to understand.
Yes, I know he is. And miracles do happen, I suppose.
Yes. And our little miracle will be home with us in no time. Ah, no, you sit. Let me get it. Maybe it's some good news. Oh, look who's here.
Well, hi, mate. How you doing? Well, welcome home. How you feel?
Okay.
Good. And little, what's his name?
Bigger and bigger.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
Bill, I'm glad you're here because I really would like to run over to the hospital.
Will you wave hi over for me? Will you do that?
You haven't heard about Roger Coleridge, then?
Frank told you what happened?
No, Katie called here.
What exactly did she say?
The poor man had some kind of an accident.
Yeah. Is that all?
Well, she was talking so fast.
But you haven't heard from Frank?
No, I was hoping to see him at the hospital.
Oh, he's there.
Ma, I think I'm going to go with
No, you do no such thing, girl. You sit right where you are. I won't be long.
I have to talk to Siobhan about something, anyway.
All right. So I'll call you.
Yeah, that's what they all say.
Siobhan, I got to ask you a question.
Bill, don't start, okay?
What? No, look, hey, no, I wasn't going to ask you to marry me. Not again. Believe me.
What is this about Roger's accident?
Well, yeah, once a cop.
Okay, I was a little slow on the pickup. I guess you could attribute it to the hospital food.
Sure.
So what makes you think that I could be of any help?
You know Frank better than anybody.
So?
So what's going on between him and Maggie Shelby?
Let's just go to the police.
No.
Tell them we made a mistake.
No. Now, you go back to that deli and you don't say anything to anybody, not even Dave. Look, if he puts you on the spot, then you tell him exactly what I told the police and nothing else.
You don't know what you're saying.
I know exactly what I'm saying. And believe me, he'll give you the benefit of the doubt.
Frank.
Maggie, please.
But we didn't do anything wrong.
If I turn in Roger now, that would be wrong.
I thought you two were so big on truth. No, he told the truth last time and almost wrecked your marriage.
Yes.
Is it worth all this, Frank?
Yes.
And what about me?
You. You got Dave. And Dave's the best.
What about you?
I have to be with Jill.
This is David Hartman. Tomorrow on Good Morning America, information that could save your life. We'll hear about skin cancer, what it looks like, and how it's treated. We'll also cook with Pierre Franey tomorrow on Good Morning America.
Tomorrow at 8, 7 Central and Mountain, Chevy Chase, Jane Seymour, and Benji unleash the laughter when a lone wolf private detective bites the dust and comes back to Earth as a crime-solving pooch in Oh Heavenly Dog, an ABC movie special. Then the phenomenal success story of one of the newer airlines that's really taking off on 2020. Does Tony want more than friendship from Jenny? Watch All My Children next.
An ABC News Brief. Now from New York, Stone Phillips.
Good afternoon. The moon passed between the Earth and Sun today, darkening sky.
Compliment to an...
Go on camera.
I checked it out with Dave, no problem. And we'll wrap it up with Dave's interview.
Sounds good.
Sounds great. I wish I was going along with you instead of meeting with King Mac.
Just think of him as another runaway, Sidney. A runaway from truth in the Better Business Bureau.
You realize that this is the first remote I'll be doing without her?
Just say to yourself, 'tis a far, far better than she has ever done.
What kind of question is that?
Simple question. How close are Frank and Maggie?
Yeah, well, I heard you the first time.
They friends? Close friends?
You mean is something going on between them? I don't know. Why don't you ask Frank? Just be prepared to have your head knocked off.
Think that's what happened to Roger Coleridge?
Oh, Bill, please stop insinuating.
I'm not insinuating anything, just asking. Look, Kenny and we got to write out a report on Roger's accident. And there's a lot of loose ends about this I don't like. Like how come Frank wound up with a bruised face?
Well, that's obvious. The scaffolding fell on him.
Oh, okay, fine. So Frank says. But Maggie doesn't have a scratch. Sounds funny. Only your brother and Roger got hit. Or maybe they were hitting each other.
Oh, man, those cops ask a lot of questions, huh?
They let you guys go?
Of course they let him go. What do you think it's
What, think we're perpetrators or something?
Flash, turn the sign around on the door. We're closed for the night, all right? Did anybody check the hospital? See if Roger's okay?
Yeah, Maggie went over there.
How long ago?
I don't know, about a half hour or so.
Reminds me of time a man fell off top of the farm back home, broke both his legs, his arms, and got a concussed head.
Bro, does anybody back home ever lead normal lives?
Farm accidents are normal. Falling down elevator shafts ain't.
Hey. How's Roger doing?
He's, still unconscious. They're checking him for x-rays.
Reminds me of another story. A man back home one time got kicked by a mule, displaced all his organs.
Oh, look,
His liver got shoved straight into
you want to talk displacement? There's a stack of dirty dishes needs displaced.
People
Let's
fall
help those
down
kids
elevator
back there.
shafts, and he wants to go off.
You know, I could kick myself. Letting you up there with all that faulty framework.
It's not your fault, Dave.
Sure it is. I created that booby trap.
And I created... Everything bad that happens because of me.
The sun comes up because you crow every morning. No. You just make bad things happen, huh?
Roger was in that loft because of me.
Hey, that's his problem, not yours. What was he doing up there anyway?
I don't know.
For that matter, what was Frank doing up there?
Just talking to me.
Couldn't wait till you came downstairs? Listen. Anything else you want to tell me about the accident?
No. Just what Frank told the police. Scaffolding gave way. Roger was afraid that it would fall on him, so he backed down over the barricade and
fell down the elevator shaft. That's a freak accident. Freak story.
Okay, so that's not exactly the way it happened, but believe me, Dave, the truth is even harder to believe.
Try me.
I can't, Dave. I promised Frank. I mean, Frank didn't do anything to be ashamed of. He didn't, honestly. He's afraid that Jill will misunderstand the truth, and he can't afford to jeopardize his marriage again. Because of me.
That's fine. But what happens when
Roger regains consciousness, what kind of story is he going to tell?
What? You don't think that he could cause trouble for you?
With an insurance adjuster? For maintaining unsafe premises? You bet. Big trouble.
Bill, why turn this into a situation? It was an accident, not a crime. You've got to stop playing cop.
Okay, that's fine, Chumma, but... Look, Roger Coleridge nearly got killed. And if it happened the way Frank said, that Roger stumbled over a temporary barricade, then our friend Dave could get smacked with $1 million lawsuit.
Well, they're expecting me at Debujac's in 15 minutes. You think you can behave yourself without me?
Kid thinks she runs the show.
Well, I'll check your sound and camera crew just to make sure everything's all right. And then I'm off.
Don't be late, Sidney. Max might change his mind.
Yeah, and don't let him bulldoze you. Hey, have a little faith, you guys. Like you said, I'm the producer.
Now we'll see whose team Miss Price is playing on.
Oh, we will. Now, just exactly tell me how are we going to do that? What if she comes back here with a pack of lies that Debujac has hand-fed her and believes that they're gospel?
She could come back with a pack of lies she knows to be lies. Vive la différence. And we will know the difference.
Why, what have you got up your sleeve, Mr. Winthrop?
My arm, Miss Kirkland. And what does Sidney have on her arm? A shoulder bag filled with all sorts of compartments. One of them holding a tiny, but very sophisticated bugging device.
You out of business?
If he felt vindictive enough, he got her on my property.
Uninvited, though.
Look, I don't think the guy's after my tail.
Well, whether he is or isn't, Frank and I won't let him
Listen,
do it.
Strudes, I'm insured to a point. Now, if Roger wants to make a federal case out of this thing, he's not going to come out looking so good either. He was sticking his nose in where it didn't belong.
Always comes back to me. If I didn't live up there, then...
If you didn't live up there, I'd have half a life down here. You ever tried walking in jelly? That's what my knees turned into when I heard somebody was hurt up there. You had me scared to death, Maggie.
Sorry, Dave.
No, I mean it. All of a sudden, I realized that I wasn't just building this apartment around you. I've been building my life around you.
I'm not sure I can handle that.
Sure you can. And you're ready to love me back. Hey, I'm not pushing you. I'm just trying to turn you into the right direction, but somehow I get the feeling you're going to get there all by yourself.
I'm sorry I couldn't see you earlier in the day.
Oh, don't be. You know I do my best work at night.
Touché. Now, I've had my people pull some files out on the American investments. What have we here? Chemicals, mining, resorts, hotels. Soybeans. Do you think Mr. Finelli would be interested in soybeans?
Why don't you let me look at those and see what interests me?
Do you need a magnifying glass to read the fine print? Now, the finer the print, the greater the duplicity.
I can read this, Max, even between the lines.
When you've finished, I'll be glad to answer any questions.
I'll bet.
That paper sounds like a crackling fire. Might as well stop the recording. She's reading now.
I wish we weren't doing this.
I wish we didn't have to.
Do we have to? Do we have to stoop to this?
Max's level? We're merely fighting fire with fire. I found this planet under Jack's desk.
By Debujac?
How else would he have learned of the Marzell interview?
Well, that's monstrous. But you'll put it back, of course.
Of course. Otherwise, he'll know we found it. Feel better about our eavesdropping?
Oh, yes, infinitely. As my unsainted father would say, don't get mad, get even.
Do you have sufficient light?
Yes, this is fine.
May I offer you a drink, Dawn? You've switched to scotch, right?
I've switched to Sydney as well. And no, thank you. I'm working.
Well, there was a time when you mixed business with pleasure.
There was a time I did many very foolish things.
Yes, but with such charm, and such eagerness to please. The little street kitten, desperately trying to become a sleek house cat.
All kittens become cats, Max.
Yes, and grow sharp claws. Alas, I wonder if I'm the only one who misses the untamed but lovely Dawn Shepherd.
No, don't tell me. It's more customers are here, Kate. Come look at this.
Wait a minute, we're closed.
Well, I mean, they're here.
Those are TV people. You should fix your hair. Fix your hair.
Oh, right on the dot. You didn't think it was tomorrow night?
No, this day has gone so fast. Look, you want me to change into something, a blue shirt or...
No, you're fine. Don't change a thing. Look, I want to talk to the kids first. You just go about your business.
All right.
That, one of the runaways?
No, that's Prue Shepherd. She's one of my regulars.
Awfully young, isn't she?
She is, but her parents know she's here. Look, I'll get the kids, all right? Hey, want to be on TV?
No, I just want to be on my bed. It's a crazy day.
Cute kid. Try to pick her up in the background if you can. Hmm?
Johnson & Johnson is waterproof. Watch.
He smiled at me.
Oh, Roger?
No. Baby, hi. The nurse said it was gas, but I was waving at him. He gave me this big, toothless grin. Ear to ear. Say, you remember that picture my mom showed you? Me as a baby? Same smile.
Bill, it's baby Ryan now. I had the hospital change the records.
Oh, okay. Father for a day. But he still has my smile.
And you know I appreciate everything.
Hey, look, no problem. You might have a problem with Johnny, though. Look, I'd hate to have him coming after me with a shotgun for not doing right by you.
No. He won't. I don't know what Ma said to him, but he's been being Mr. Wonderful these days.
What, no questions?
No, just a lot of love from both of them.
Oh, great. So, what are you going to do with yourself now until the baby comes home?
Well, I plan to go back to work. Not right away. Maybe in a week or so. But I'll keep myself busy until the hospital lets the baby come home.
You know, Siobhan, seeing him born like that is something I'm never going to forget. And he doesn't look all that tiny to me. Seneca told me. Seneca said most premature babies weigh in under 3 pounds. 2. 2.5 at the most. It is possible.
What's possible?
That you were pregnant longer than you thought. Say, maybe 6.5 months.
It's not your baby, Bill.
Yeah, well... Sure would be a rotten joke on me if he were. I mean, could you imagine him growing up thinking his father was dead when all along he's got one ready and willing to raise him?
Bill.
It just doesn't seem fair to me. The other day I was walking and this picture flashed across my mind. Me going to the park with my folks. I couldn't have been more than 3 years old. My mom was on one side, my dad was on the other, holding my hands. One for each hand. I believe a child needs that.
Yeah, I believe it too. And he has uncles, and he has a grandfather to hold the other hand, and I hope a good friend.
He will. Sure he will.
But I appreciate the offer.
Maybe I'll keep it open. For a while. Come on. You think that's funny, huh?
No, I just had a picture, too. I imagined myself walking down the aisle with a papoose on my back. It looked pretty funny in a family album, don't you think?
I think it would look great in my family album.
Well, I'm feeling a little tired now.
Sure. Rest. You know me, I'll be in touch. Just remember, anytime you need a shoulder to burp him on,
Thanks, Bill.
take care, Siobhan.
A lot of winos and cruds waiting for you to fall asleep so they can steal your gear.
Yeah, one guy promised us a steak dinner if we'd go with him. He wasn't gonna buy no steak.
So you slept for 2 nights on a bench at the Port Authority until another kid tipped you off to Greenberg's Deli.
Dave fed us. Let us sack out in exchange for KP duty.
No strings attached?
Well, the only string is that he talks you into calling your folks. Let them know you're safe.
How'd that turn out?
They said come home. So we're going.
They say anything else?
Yeah. We love you.
What's it going to be like when you go home?
Same hassle, but I guess it's better being hassled by your parents than it is a bunch of weirdos.
Thank you. Greenberg's Deli. Home of 4 kinds of cheesecake, 67 varieties of sandwich, and for the past couple of years, more than 200 runaway kids. Because Greenberg's is the place they come to when they've run out of hope, luck, money. Greenberg's, where they get a hot meal and a place to sleep. And Dave Greenberg is the man who makes this place a safe harbor. Why, Dave? Why do you do it?
Because I like kids. As far as I'm concerned, there's not several hundred kinds of runaways. There's just one. They're lonely, hungry, and scared. And they just need a place to be, and I can take care of them. They're kids. They need to be taken care of, and better here than on the street, and far better home than here.
How do you turn these kids' head around?
Oh, well, I'm just a way stop, basically. If I spot a kid that I think is a runaway, I tell him I'm going to notify the youth authority.
Police?
No, a division of the police. But basically what these kids want is a sympathetic ear. So they talk, I listen. And when they figure out that they can trust me, I try to convince them to call their parents.
Like the 2 that I just talked with?
Yeah, 9 out of 10 of these kids, when they call home, you know what they hear? Please come home. We love you. And they go back to their families. That's when I feel like I've done my job right.
We love you.
Please come home. We love
We were
you.
to say it more often, more strongly,
horses can drag
more
me.
emphasis.
How about you?
For our own kids,
Not wild
maybe
horses.
we'd all be doing a better
Maybe
job.
my sister Crystal Dawn.
Maybe the big question is, who's running away from whom? Thanks, Dave.
A pleasure.
Ladies and gentlemen, you've just met a very unusual man doing an unusual deed. Helping out the helpless without any expectation of reward beyond his own morality. For WTJ-TV News, this is Jack Finale. Thank you. Good night.
You think it went okay?
Okay. It was terrific.
Well, Maggie's the one that should have been on the camera.
We picked up her poster in the background. Listen, thanks a lot. We got some great stuff, and you're doing great things for these kids.
Well, thanks. I'm not sure how long it's going to last.
What do you mean?
Well, running the deli full-time and taking care of Rico, building the apartment, there's only so much one person can do.
Well, maybe the show will bring some other good Samaritan out of the woodwork. Listen, I gotta go. See you on the tube. Okay. Thanks for the use of the hall.
Sure thing. Hey, thanks a lot. So long, you guys. Flash. Thanks.
You're not serious, are you? About not letting the kids stay here anymore?
Why, would that bother you? You want me to keep playing babysitter?
Dave, the loft was their sleeping place. Now you're changing it into an apartment for me, and I just
Will you get it through your beautiful head that you're not responsible for every decision I make?
good. I'm glad.
Look, maybe I'm just tired of being everybody's good guy. Maybe I just want to be yours.
Okay,
Listen, I'm sorry. I'm not yelling at you.
I know. I know.
Bye.
Some departing contestants receive the Wilkinson Sword self-sharpening knife. It's sharp every time you use it. From Wilkinson Sword, the name on the world's finest blades. Hoover's new Spirit portable canister vacuum for powerful suction and incredible mobility. It's light enough to carry anywhere you clean the Spirit from Hoover. New Hager jeans. Now the fit, comfort, and styling you expect from Hager can help you look and feel your best even when you're wearing jeans. Announcing Q-Tex, perfect color for lips. A real lipstick formula with natural moisturizers for color that stays fresh. This is Gene Wood speaking for Family Feud. A Mark Goodson television production.
Tonight, federal agents take control of affairs at the mansion on Benson. Then Webster goes after the job for which he's best suited, short order cook, on Webster.
On Ryan's Home, Sydney's new life is threatened by the one man who knows her secret past.
Cut the games.
How long do you know?
Long enough.
Find out the truth on Ryan's Home, next.
Well, what do you think?
I think it's garbage.
Let's keep it pleasant, Dawn.
Jack won't believe a word of it.
Of course. But it's your job to convince him. And you do it so well.
I'll play along, but I don't have to enjoy it. It's not only Jack Finelli I'm selling out, it's my reputation. And don't think I'm going to take it lying down.
Well, you always used to.
I don't have to take this.
You will take whatever I give you. If you want Don Shepard to remain in the past.
All right. I'll set up Finelli, but that's as far as I go.
We'll see. Remember, I never lose at anything.
I've lost enough for one night.
You haven't lost a thing. And you can keep everything you've got if you just do what I tell you.
Oh, that's easy for you. I take all the chances.
Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Or even worse, all will be lost. Give my regards to Mr. Finelli.
That's all the proof we'll need. Now, sweet little Sydney will do anything we tell her.
Lynn, you can put all calls through now. I don't care about Sidney. It's Jack.
He doesn't have to know. Not right away.
Well, he's going to have to know sooner or later, and I don't want to be the one to tell him.
Tell me what?
No, Mama? Baby. Oh, look at you. You're soaked.
Jill? No, she's still at the hospital. You shouldn't be out on a night like this.
I had to walk. Not good.
Trying to forget?
Right.
Go in and sit down. There's a couple of questions that are begging to be answered.
Not tonight, Mama.
How do you think this looks? I mean, you and Frank up there in that loft together? And Roger just happens to fall down an elevator shaft?
Good night, Mama.
Oh, sure, walk. Go ahead. But sooner or later, you're going to have to answer for these things. Oh, Frank, you really gave us a start.
Sorry.
Yeah, me too.
Shouldn't you be with her?
Yeah, I thought so, but apparently I just make things worse, so... She asked me to come home and stay with Jono. She wants me to send you over there.
Me?
Yeah.
Well, you should be with your wife. Why don't we let Maggie babysit?
No.
No, really, Bess, I'd better not go over there. Besides, she asked for you.
Well, I can't just... Oh, okay, I have to get changed. Maggie, do you want to come up and help me?
Bess, Maggie and I have a couple of things we should straighten out.
When are you two going to learn? You're a wonderful son-in-law. Honestly, Frank, and I love you. And Maggie, you know how much I love you. You'll always be my baby, no matter what you've done. But you two together, I mean, you're out of control.
Oh, Bess, please. It's...
Mama, would you just no? Now, hear me out. I don't care what happened in that loft, all right? But you and Maggie were together. And Roger was almost killed. I mean, do you know what that looks like?
It's not so much what it looks like, Bess. The point is what really happened.
And what about Jillian? I mean, hasn't she been through enough? Haven't you put her through enough already? And if she finds out that
Mama,
you
she's
and
not
Frank
going to
are
find
together...
out unless you tell her, okay?
Well, I sure don't want her to get any more upset than she already is.
You better get over there and stay with her.
As long as you know, I do not approve of this.
Yeah.
Oh, and be very sure you don't wake up Jono.
Did you tell him about Roger?
I figured I'd let you explain that one.
Maybe she's right. I wouldn't have come if I knew you were going to be here.
Give me your coat. Come on, give me your coat. I got to talk to you. Doesn't matter if you're here. If you weren't here, I would have gone over to the deli. I have to talk.
I thought you said you had to be with Jill.
I still do.
Well, obviously she doesn't feel the same.
She's very upset.
Frank, she'd kill us if she knew we were here together. And Dave feels the same way.
He give you a hard time?
No. No, he was wonderful. Dave's always wonderful. He was just glad that I wasn't hurt, that's all. He said he loved me no matter what happened up in the loft.
He's a great guy.
Yeah. But he's not stupid. He doesn't want you hanging around me either.
How did your remote go?
Yes, when can we see the tape?
When you tell me what's going on.
We were having a private discussion.
About me, obviously. I'll have to know sooner or later, but you don't want to be the one to tell me.
Jeremy...
Lee? Don't run to Jeremy. If you have something to say to me, say it.
All right, It concerns the Debujak investigation. We've decided to shelve it permanently before anybody else gets hurt. The risk is very great.
The risk is no greater than the one investigating organized crime.
Oh, I disagree. I feel that he's much more sophisticated.
Lee? You're running scared. Now, why? This your idea, Jeremy?
No. Lee didn't even consult.
Jeremy, I really don't
I would
think
have objected strenuously.
Jeremy,
we have evidence
we
that shows...
can't do this.
Jack, give us a minute. We'll have an answer for you.
I'll be waiting in my office. No. I'll be cleaning out my desk. You drop the Debujak investigation, and I walk. And Sidney goes with me.
Of all the stupid things...
Jeremy,
What were you thinking? We can't drop the investigation with this kind of evidence.
I was thinking of Jack.
This could be the biggest story he's ever covered.
Don't you understand? Jack knows how I feel about Sidney. He'll think that I did this just to split them up.
Lee, we have evidence against her on tape. It's not as if you made the whole thing up.
Jack got involved with Sidney because she doesn't make demands. He thinks he can't get hurt. I'm just afraid if she turns against him, he'll feel that he'll never love again.
That's his problem. Don't you think he's put you through enough?
We can't do this to him. And we can't lose him.
Keep this up and you'll lose more than Finelli. You'll lose a partner. Jillian.
Patrick's out there. Well, that he just might respond to me.
I think he's coming around.
Roger? Roger, it's Jillian. Can you hear me?
Maggie.
No, it's Jillian. All of that's over now, Raj. And you're going to be fine.
Maggie. Frank.
Don't try to talk, all right?
Maggie. Frank. Oh. Maggie.
He won't listen to me. He told me to clear out my desk, but he's too mad to tell me why, and he told me to ask Lee. How was your meeting with Debujac, Sidney? Not as lively as yours. Well? Jeremy?
Lee thinks we should shelve the Debujac investigation. I disagree. So does Jack.
Obviously.
Lee thinks the story's too dangerous. I think it has to be told. I'm sure you agree.
Strange, but I find myself siding with Lee on this one. Look, I've seen what Debujac is capable of. And, frankly, working with him this closely makes me very nervous. I'd like to drop the whole thing.
Thanks for answering so honestly. Looks like we're in a dead heat. Lee and Sidney versus Jack and Jeremy.
Yeah, who would have thought it?
I hope you change your mind. I think Sidney will. I'll drive you home and let you hear my side of the story.
Why not?
Lee can stay and fight it out with Jack. Tomorrow morning we'll vote on it.
Max, it was a pleasure to watch you handle Sidney. Brilliant performance.
Yes, well, she's bound to cooperate now. It's difficult, you know. Punishing someone you cared for brings back old feelings.
You're not getting sentimental on me, are you, Max?
She gets what she deserves. Now, what about Operation Eagle?
I have scheduled a meeting with the 3 others.
It's vital that you keep me informed at all times. Nothing can go wrong.
One of them has yet to confirm.
Well, make sure he does. We're running out of time.
What about Frank and Julian Ryan? Where do they fit in?
They don't. I don't want them involved.
Max.
No. No one must suspect what we're going to do.
Must say Frank and Julian probably have all the problems they can handle right now. I just received a call from Riverside Hospital. Seems there's been a very suspicious accident.
Really?
Yes, and it puts Frank Ryan in a very unflattering position.
You let me be the judge of that. What happened?
Roger Coleridge fell down an elevator shaft this evening.
Is he alive?
He's in critical condition.
Go on.
Maggie Shelby and Frank Ryan were the only 2 witnesses. Of course, they both swear that it was an accident.
Yes, I seem to remember Frank threatening Roger about Maggie.
Yes, and we have it on tape.
Excellent. Well, I'll be spending the rest of the evening at Riverside Hospital. With Jillian.
Seneca. Could you just leave us alone for a minute, please?
Yeah, sure. I'll be right outside.
Roger.
Maggie?
It's over.
Frank?
No.
Maggie?
Roger, you've got to let go of it.
Well, I saw them.
You have to forget what you saw.
Maggie.
Raj, she's not worth it, all right? You've got to forget about it.
No. No, Frank.
No. You just have to forget what you saw in the loft, all right? You've got to concentrate on getting well. Don't worry, I'm not going to let Maggie hurt you ever again.
Maggie.
Look, I gave the police our statement. So I think the less said about this whole thing now, the better.
Dave knows.
What do you mean Dave knows? You told him?
I didn't have to. It doesn't take much to figure it out.
What did you tell him?
Nothing. I gave him the same story you told the police.
Okay.
Except I said you left out a few details to protect Jill. That didn't go over real well.
Hey, we have nothing to be ashamed of.
Then why are we lying?
I told you why.
Right. Jill.
That's right.
So tell me, Frank, when are we going to stop worrying about her?
I can't.
And what about us? When Roger wakes up, we're the ones that are going to be in trouble.
Jeremy said you wanted to see me.
Have you packed?
Not much to pack, actually.
That's right. Good at quick getaways.
Not so easy leaving, either.
Don't, Jack.
I won't be dictated to by management.
Jack, I worry about you.
Don't.
This has all gotten so complicated.
Yeah. It's a lot better in the beginning. We were new at it, you and me. We weren't so careful.
It wasn't that long ago.
Mm-hmm. Then we got successful. Everybody started to worry about the ratings and everything. Fun went right out of it.
Try again?
Not like this. All that's left is a desk full of old memos, some unfinished business, a few good memories.
Don't go, Jack. Please.
It's up to you, Lee. You have until tomorrow morning. You drop the story. I can't stay.
How did this happen?
You tell me.
I'm sorry. I startled you.
It's all right. My brother, he finally spoke to me.
Yes, well, who wouldn't? I came as soon as I heard. Are you alone?
No, Mama's here. She'll be back in a little while.
Where's Frank?
He's home.
Was he hurt?
No.
And how about Maggie?
She's fine. You know, I'm really just concerned about my brother right now. I think maybe you could understand that, right?
Yes, yes. But, what about you?
It's only our word against Roger's. All he has to do is lie.
Look, Maggie, I told Jill that Roger was up there watching you. And this whole story just confirms what I told her.
Unless Roger followed you up there. That's what he'll say.
I don't care what he says. The fact is he's the one who was causing the trouble.
Twist it around to make it sound like he's telling the truth. He followed you up there, then he saw us together.
So what? So what? Nothing happened.
Frank, I told you I loved you. That's why he tried to kill us.
And if we have to, that's what we'll tell him.
And Roger starts lying. You said, I love you, Maggie. You took me on the bed. We made love. You told Roger to shut up. And you were so scared that he'd tell Jillian that you started fighting. And then to keep him quiet, you pushed him down the elevator shaft.
Nobody'd believe that.
Why not? Sounds a lot more like the truth than our story. I mean, there was obviously a fight up there, Frank. So why are we saying it was an accident?
Because it was an accident.
Then how did the place get into such a mess? They'll believe Roger's story, and they'll think that we're making it up to protect ourselves.
No.
This way, Roger wins. Whatever he says, they'll believe him, Frank.
I just don't think he'd go that far.
Yes, he will. If he thinks that'll get you locked up for life.
On Blue Thunder.
This is David Hartman. Monday on Good Morning America, Judy Belushi talks about the life and death of her husband, John Belushi. Later next week, Jeremy Irons, Barbara Mandrell, and Mary Martin on Good Morning America.
On ABC's work.
She's not my mom.
Well, she may not be your real mom, but she's your mom.
A quiet little greeting. Good. Suspicion is healthy. Show them in. Gentlemen, welcome. Thanks. Konsaku. Irashiya. Salam alaikum. And Herr Krull. Guten Tag. Willkommen. Have you had time to renew acquaintances, gentlemen?
Yes. Good.
Please, make yourselves comfortable. Sit. Now, today is a historic day because today marks the real beginning of our partnership. First and foremost, I would like to point out that I'm as concerned as you are about the safety of our investment. I call this meeting for that very reason. And that reason should command that we be totally honest. Honest to the point of bluntness. Otto, why don't you begin?
Well, of course, I have misgivings. It's not that I don't trust you, gentlemen, but it does involve a great deal of money for all of us.
I agree. Your word is your bond, Max. It always has been. But these are volatile days. We must have some kind of guarantee for all of us against each other in case anyone gets greedy.
A delicate problem, but one that can be solved. I am certain our host has found a way to do so.
Arigato, Suzaku. You do me great honor, as always. Now, each of you has contributed, as I have, the tidy sum of $250 million to the success of this operation. I cannot overemphasize that I'm as concerned as you are about the safety of our money. Therefore, I've devised a little plan, a kind of completion guarantee, designed to ensure that we all meet in Switzerland at an appointed time and place to collect, and secure the very considerable profits of Operation Eagle.
That you threatened to tell me what, Roger? I mean, what did you see up in that loft?
Don't force me to tell you, Jill.
Oh, no, I have to know.
You love your husband, don't you?
You know that I love him.
Then don't push this any further.
You know, Roger, a little bit of information is a really dangerous thing. And I'm not going to go through my life suspecting something.
Suspecting what?
That what you saw up in that loft was my husband making love to my sister.
I had a very bad fall. Maybe it affected me somehow momentarily.
I don't know what you're saying to me.
Maybe I saw something that I really didn't see. I was drinking a lot.
Mm-mm. No, you said that Frank attacked you.
Yeah. He came at me with a 2x4, and I think that he wanted to kill me.
Because of what you'd seen.
I was frightened. I picked up a piece of lumber, and I fought back.
Tell me what you saw. I want to hear the words.
I saw Frank making love to Maggie.
Now, if you will gather around this desk, I will show you something. Gentlemen, this is my plan. It's quite beautiful, isn't it? Does anyone recognize it? Al-Said, you're a collector, if I'm not mistaken.
Can it possibly be what I think it is?
And what is that?
A Byzantine coin of such great legend, its worth has never been established.
Very good. And why is it so valuable?
Well, because it's made of the purest gold, and because I believe there's not another one like it.
Bravo. Yes, Byzantine. This coin is over 16.5 centuries old. When Emperor Constantine saw the eagle on this coin, he decided that his noble profile should adorn it. All the future coins. Therefore, this is the only one in existence. And that is why I purchased it. Because it cannot be duplicated. Now, watch closely. Obviously, I have gone to a great deal of personal expense so that we can trust each other. Each section of this coin is your guarantee that you will have access to the profits of Operation Eagle. On the day we meet in Switzerland, each of you will bring this portion of the coin. And when the 4 pieces have been matched again, only then will the bank authorize the release of our profits.
Das ist wunderbar. Brilliant. Brilliant, Max.
There's also a sealed letter to authorize this procedure. So, gentlemen, now that we trust each other, no one can stop us from gaining at least partial and, if we're clever, total control of the world gold market.
Anyway, I've been really selfish with you. I didn't mean to force you to tell me all of this.
Maybe I shouldn't have.
No, it was the right thing to do. And anyway, we're going to get through all of this together, huh?
As long as we hang in there together.
Right. You're my brother, Roger, and I love you a lot, and I'll make sure that you get well.
I can't ask for anything more.
But, you know, I really need for you to help me, too.
You know I will.
I need your strength right now, you know. And nobody is, gonna come between us, because you see, if we're together, then we can make it, right?
That is my sister talking.
So, nobody's gonna get between us. Not Maggie, and not...
Frank.
I don't know. I just don't know anything right now. I gotta go, Roger. I'll see you soon, all right? You know, the really terrible thing is, I still love it.
Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you. Officer Peterson. Hutch, would you please see these gentlemen?
Of course.
This Maggie.
I hope I'm not interrupting.
No, of course not. It was good of you to come, please.
I'm really excited about the commercials, Mr. DeBergerac.
Max, please.
Max.
Frank, how are you?
Thanks. Very good. Thanks.
I'm very anxious to show you both the concept for the new TV commercials. Now, please make yourselves comfortable. I'll have Hutch bring in the storyboard. All right? Excuse me just a moment.
I understand congratulations are in order.
For what?
Well, Dave told me. About the two of you.
What are you talking about?
Well, I thought you knew. I hope I haven't spoiled anything. Well, the adoption people wanted to know about Dave's future plans. And he told me that the two of you would be married by Christmas.
Well, yeah, we have discussed it. Married by Christmas. Sounds kind of lovely, doesn't it?
Hi, Glenn.
Hi.
How are you? How's Roger?
Roger's gonna be fine.
Hey, you're supposed to be wishing me luck, remember?
Look, I just came from the hospital. I had a long talk with Roger.
So?
He told me He told me something about Frank and Maggie being up in the loft together.
Oh, don't start, Jillian. Don't.
Dave, she is trouble. She doesn't even know what she really wants.
Okay, okay. Just cut it out. Maggie is not the problem here. It's your brother Roger's fault. He tried to rape her.
I know that. Don't you think that I know that? Don't you think that that kills me? But you have to know that they were having a love affair. She wanted him to marry her.
That's a lie.
No, it's not. Ask her. She's not going to deny it. The affair went on for months.
I'm going to pretend you didn't say that.
Why do you think that Frank and Roger nearly killed each other up in that loft? Why?
What happened to Roger was an accident.
You know how much I want to believe that?
Well, believe it, because it's true.
No. No, the truth is that Roger saw Maggie and Frank making love. I'm sorry, Dave. But that is the truth.
Dave, don't look that way. Come on. All those things she said, Dave, they weren't true. You know that. She told you a bunch of lies about Maggie, Dave. Don't get upset. You know how she is. You love Maggie, don't you?
I think they look wonderful.
Yes, well, I'm glad you're pleased, Maggie. This could be quite a boost for your career.
But main thing is we'll be able to touch people, make them open their hearts.
Yes, yes, and their pocketbooks as well.
Exactly. Come in. Jillian.
I hope I'm not interrupting, but Hutch said it would be all right.
No, no, of course not. Please come in. How's Roger?
He's rational. Very rational. He might have some problem with his right hand. It might be paralyzed, but hopefully, he'll regain the use of it with some therapy. Matter of fact, I know he will, because I'm going to see to it.
Well, then I'm positive that he will.
Max, may I ask you a favor?
Of course.
I would like to speak with Maggie and Frank alone.
Please make yourself at home, Jillian, and stay as long as you wish.
Sorry about Roger's hand.
Are you?
Of course I am.
So am I. You couldn't care less.
No, please.
Roger told me exactly what happened before he fell.
That was an accident.
Oh, yeah. I mean, he didn't accuse anybody of pushing him.
Then what did he tell you?
Everything.
What is everything?
That you and Frank were making love.
And, you believed him?
Oh, you see, he didn't want to tell me. But I forced him to tell me the truth.
Jill, can't you see what he's trying to do?
How long has this affair been going on?
You'll believe me, nothing.
Believe you? That's really funny, you know? How long, Frank? When I was a niece. You know, it's all starting to make a whole lot of sense. All the looks and the lies and the tension. Oh, yeah, I believe Roger all right.
Don't do this.
And so does Dave.
You told Dave that Frank and I...
Oh, yeah. You see, I had to. Because he said he was going to marry you. And you know something? I just couldn't let that happen.
How dare you? Just who the hell do you think you are?
Not your sister, that's for sure.
My sister. What a joke.
You high and mighty Coleridges, you make me sick.
I don't believe you've done this. I cannot believe... No. No, we can't talk about this anymore here. Because if we do, I am going to say things that I will regret later. I'm going home now. I will wait for you there. I love you. I have not been unfaithful to you. Neither you believe that and we stay married. Or you don't believe it. And this marriage is over. It's up to you.
Well, looks as though Maggie Shelby is going to need protection sooner than I thought.
Dave?
Yeah.
Listen, we thought we'd take Rico to the movies and out for hamburgers, so we're going upstairs and get him.
Too tired of deli?
Well, not exactly, but we thought that, we thought you might like a little time alone and stuff, get the kids out of the way, so we're gonna go out, okay?
Thanks. I appreciate it.
Okay, sure thing.
Jillian, why are you here in the dark? What is it?
Roger told me what really happened the night that he fell in the loft. He and Frank were fighting over Maggie. He walked in and he caught them making love. They had been having a love affair.
Jillian, Frank loves you.
He just can't be faithful to me, huh?
Your brother wanted Maggie back, and she rejected him.
What are you saying to me, that my brother lied to me?
That, jealousy often makes us do ugly things.
I know. Oh, I know. I went to the deli and I saw Dave. He told me that he was going to marry Maggie.
You told him?
I don't know, he's such a good friend. I just thought that he should know, but maybe I just wanted somebody to feel just as betrayed as I feel.
No.